Here's the truth about my fat loss diet. Yes, it's simple. Yes, it's fast. Yes, it's affordable. But in reality, it is probably not going to work for you. I cook all of our protein for the week on Saturday and store it away for the week, and I get so many questions about how I eat it. But the truth is, all I do is pull it out of the Tupperware and heat it up in the microwave. I'm not mixing, I'm not adding, I'm not even using sauces. And for the most part, I'm just raw dogging some protein. And look, this isn't gourmet. This is the most bare bones, plain Jane way of eating imaginable. And I've done some version of this for many years. I remember eating cold, week-old chicken breast in the halls of Wright State University even 15 years ago. And as hard as it is for some people to believe, I actually enjoy the food. But I am an extreme case of someone who places virtually no value on the taste of food, but an abnormal value on the quality and macronutrients of food. And on top of all of that, having a newborn and a toddler means we are simply just trying to survive, not thrive in this season of life. So hopefully you all can take some bits and pieces of how I make it all work, but it's probably too extreme for the majority of people. And that's okay. If you have more time or if you don't want to choke down reheated plain ground beef every day, make it your own. You don't get bonus points for hating your diet. All that matters is you find a process that works for you in whatever season of life you're at currently. Now, of course, most of you know on the weekends, one of the special treats we always have are the P Science protein pancakes. I love mixing the cinnamon roll with 1 scoop of the cake pop protein. This is 40 grams of protein, Griffin. 40 grams of protein, 370 calories, and tastes so delicious. Do you love these pancakes?
Yeah.
Should they use code Travis to save 10%?
Nah.
Yes, this right here is never going to get old. Now, for the majority of my meals, the number one question I get in my DMs on Instagram is, how are you storing this food? How long does it last? And I do think food safety is extremely important, so it's a good question, but I don't freeze any of it. I keep all of this in the fridge, and for me, this is good for 7 days. Now, on day 7, is it the best? No, but hey, it's there ready to go. So I have got my chicken bratwurst here. We've got 3 pounds of ground beef in total. We have the smash burgers, which all of this we just take out, we put it in the microwave and we reheat it when we're ready to eat it. I got my chicken thighs, and then this is my meal prep actually from last week, so I'll eat that today. Chicken thigh, and of course I cut up all my fruit as well, so pineapple and watermelon. And this, if I just drink about, it's hard to see there, but usually if I just drink 6 ounces a day, I tend to really see a lot of gains. And because this diet is so simple, you can't really mess it up. I've been able to get down to about 162 pounds, which is a little bit too light. I was really aiming more for 165. I don't know if anyone gets in this mode where you just can't stop. You can't take your foot off the gas, but we need to up the calories a little bit. But I say all that to say, if you just follow the plan, you can't fail. All right, we got our ground beef, we got our mixed vegetables, and I add this buffalo sauce from Primal Kitchen to everything. We get this from Thrive Market, which is a subscription-based service, which I typically hate, but we love Thrive, especially if you have young kids. This stuff has no seed oils and it tastes absolutely delicious, so I just add a little bit of that, and I will eat it right out of my glass container. Bros will be bros. And it is Sunday, by the way, so I'll stick to my normal meal plan, except I'll swap out my egg muffins for pancakes. But tonight, we will have my one quote-unquote free meal, which I look forward to every single week, so I'll share that with you. But after that, I will run you through a normal day of eating, just to give you a little bit of additional perspective. You're really excited to eat, aren't you, buddy? So every Sunday, my free meal is going to be a ham and cheese toasted sandwich. Megan makes this to perfection with a little cauliflower pizza. And of course, we'll have a little dessert after this. But I never get sick of this. And here are the cookies. I also have another little cookie monster over there, but ultimately, these are the best cookies you can buy from the store. I have to share this with you. I've been gatekeeping for a long time. If you have a Kroger or a Harris Teeter, I promise you, these will be one of the best cookies you have ever had. They are so, so good. So that's it for tonight. I'll check back in with you during the week to run you through a normal day.
where it's getting cold. I know I'm far from home, but even when I'm by myself, I know I'm not alone. I put away my pride to get me through the night, but even when the mask is off, it still don't feel right. Just hoping things slow down. I gotta show and know how. They gotta know, yeah. They gotta know now.
Good morning. If you're ever wondering what it feels like to work out at 4 in the morning with a baby that's crying all night long, just imagine getting punched in the face by a gorilla repeatedly. And that's even with Megan taking almost all of the night shift. I'm only up a few times, but still, oh my goodness, guys, I am hurting. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. But anyway, we got through the workout. We're going to make the egg muffins, which I make every single week. I have a full dedicated video for these. If you guys want to check that out, please do. This saves me every single morning. They're prepped, ready to go, and delicious. They're so good that even my toddler loves them. So I'm gonna whip those up real quick. And of course, I've already got these prepped for the most part. I have my ground sausage and broccoli. I'm just gonna add that to a dozen eggs. Left with these beautiful looking egg bites, great ingredients, great macronutrients. As you can see on the screen right now, I have 4 of these every single morning, and having these will literally save your morning. You know how hectic it is, but being able to just grab and go, it is a game changer. And of course, you also got your little puppy dogs down here that are waiting for their bites. Look at that right there. How can something so healthy taste so good? All right, it is lunchtime, and lunch is the exact same thing every single day. It's been this way for over 5 years. We've got 8 ounces of 93.7 organic grass-fed beef. We have got some mixed vegetables, and then I always top it with some of this buffalo sauce from Primal Kitchen. And of course, after this, we have to have a little bit of dessert, but some people will say, don't you get tired of having the same lunch every single day? Absolutely not. It's always delicious. It's always filling. It always makes me feel great. Course number 2, we're gonna have 250 grams of pineapple. I know you're craving something sweet after your meal. Trust me, this will curb your sweet tooth. It's great for digestive health, and it's just great for you. And then the last course is going to be 400 grams of watermelon. Now, watermelon by itself is not very good in my opinion, but if you add a little bit of salt, it is so delicious, so refreshing, especially if you're just trying to get a little bit more dialed in. All of this is only 100 calories, so it helps keep you full, and that's gonna be the end of lunch. Busy weekday means a quick and easy dinner, so I'm just gonna grab 2 chicken thighs here like that. And then a quick and easy carb source is always going to be sourdough bread. We get this at Aldi. It has 3 ingredients, flour, water, and salt. And I saw someone describe Aldi as the sourdough store. This is only $3. It's such a good deal, and it tastes delicious. Now look, I'm not saying that chicken thighs and sourdough bread is some gourmet meal, but in this season of life, it is quick, it is convenient, it is tasty enough, and it gets the job done. And here's the macronutrient breakdown. I don't need anything too crazy. And of course, to the surprise of absolutely no one, dessert is going to be none other than a Pea Science protein shake. I look forward to this every single day, and chocolate truffle is my favorite flavor, this guy right here. But funny enough, I've been loving this apple pie. I don't like fruity flavored anything, but this is one of the best tasting proteins I've ever had. So I think I'm gonna have 2 scoops of this. I'm also gonna have a protein bar. I'm a little short on protein today, and that is gonna be the nightcap. I'm gonna go ahead and put the final macronutrients right here so you guys can kind of see where we're falling for the day. But that's gonna be it. And of course, I will take my Pea Science Haze as well. This is an amazing magnesium product. You guys know you can use code Travis on anything, peascience.com. That's gonna be the video. Love you guys. See you next week.